Oh, what a busy Saturday. Oh, yeah. Well, I won't delay too much. Let's just go see what I'm up to. Remember, I was talking to you guys about the property line. The first survey, which was performed by the owner of that old house, was done. Hey, guys, it was done last year. But it was such a crappy job, the way the guy did it. There was no way to really tell what the hell the real line was. So this new guy, well, anyway, I found out, because the surveyor called me yesterday and told me the whole story. This property is sold. Guy bought it in January. He plans on restoring the house. Now, whether he knows the entire story behind that house and that septic field, I don't know. And I don't think the surveyor guy really knows either. He doesn't know the whole story. He was just hired to survey it. But let's go take a look at this whole thing. Man, all I can say is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in North Carolina. No wind. An easy 80 degrees, 75, 80, right in there. I cut the grass. It needed it. It's that time of year again, folks. It is that time of year again. Now, I gained almost 20 feet in certain spots on this new line. So, let's go look at it. Now, I got here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's 2 o'clock now. I just had lunch. Now, what I did was I moved all these posts. And man, they're dead on, they're like a laser. Dead on the money. Right where those flags are supposed to be, those posts are right in behind it. 5 inches. Okay? That's how all this is. Right down, like an arrow. Bam. All right. Now, we knew that this one was all squared away day one. We have never had, there is no problems here. This fence is perfectly placed. I came and cut, I used a lawnmower and a weed eater today, all day. I cut about another 12 inches. I want to be able to ride through here because one of my subscribers says, just leave the fence. And that way you got an area on the other side of the fence to keep the grass cut. Kind of like what do you call it? A walk area, breezeway. Okay. So, all right. Now here's where the big improvement came in. Now a lot of this was completely overgrown. I mean, it was a foot tall easy. And I would not even go over this far, okay? So I took it to the next level. I want to be able to ride through here with no problems. I can almost take the four-wheeler through the UT through here. A little few trimming here and there, I can get it. But this is where it opens up. Man, I weed-eated my butt off this morning. But here we go. I cut it way back. This is where it was. And I cut it all the way back to here. All the way down the line. I wanted to expose this entire side over here. And of course, cut the grass. Everything's just looking beautiful, man. Just looking absolutely beautiful. Let's continue on. A lot of briars, but I cut all them back. Now I'm standing on the outer edge, and I could see the flag going down. And I moved all the old T-posts over to where they need to be now. Here we go. Now this morning I actually did a video of me using the chainsaw, but the chainsaw was, I haven't used it in so long that it was bogging out and the blade was pretty dull. So I don't know if I'll upload that. If you see it, I'm using it, but if not, that's the reason. But it's a short video. But then like I said, the chainsaw started messing up. But this is what I was cutting out with the chainsaw right here. This big stump. Okay. And you can see how much I leveled, cleaned all this up. This is where I'm gaining all this extra yardage is because I had these stakes, these T-posts, all the way over here, way over here. Not anymore. There we go. Now I did a video of me walking through here, and this is still the only real rough patch I've got right in here. I don't want to go too overly crazy, but still, I did come up in here and clean it up a little bit. But again, there's briars in here. There's big old nasty briars. So let's just walk around. And cleaned up all this swamp, all this. This was really bad. I mean, it was so thick in here, it was just really insane. And like I said, I weed-eated the hell out of this place. Knocked everything down to the ground. Okay, and here's where we pick it up again. So, straight down. Straight up. I know this limb, it's a damn obstruction. Let's shove this thing back here. There we go, get it out of the way. All right, so you see it. Man, straight up the hill. And this is where I gained the greatest amount of land, because I had the T-post right over there. So this is 20 feet that I moved this particular T-post. Okay, there we go. Still some a little bit of roughness right in here, because I don't have the excavator anymore. I'll just have to let that be. No big deal. And you can see a little bit of roughness right in here, little bumps. This is where I pushed a lot of this dirt. When I was originally grading all this, I thought, like I said, the T-posts were up here, and I graded it way back here. So now I got all these dirt mounds in here, so I'm just gonna leave this because it actually helps keep the erosion down. Because this goes straight down into that washout ravine, that big, huge damn ravine right through there. Okay. And then right here is where it is absolutely perfect. The land, the grass, everything is just manicured through here. So really, I only got about 80 feet of some roughness in here. You know, from here to about right up there. This whole area right here is just a little rough, but at least I can see it now. That's the main thing. And a lot of people ask me about this washout, but let's go look at it. I'm gonna show this to you. I did on other videos. This is his property now. We're on the new owner's property. But this, like I said, this land back here is it would be very difficult to do anything with, because I wanted to bring this point up. Now, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Okay, see that flag? Okay, now, his property goes up the hill, right through there, and this is a corner of his property right here, okay? Now, the width, it bottlenecks right here. From here to only right there is the width of this land. And look at this huge ravine right here. You see? This becomes worthless unless you build a bridge across here, because that ravine goes all the way back. I mean, all the way back. Now, the way this property works, it's kind of crazy, because he's got 3 acres of land. It's all there. And it takes a hard right-hand turn all the way towards the back where the creek is. Okay, so it kind of goes around the corner, but he does not own that over there. See, because there's the flag, and it goes straight up the hill. So, you know, it's just weird shape. Like mine's a weird shape too. Mine looks like a big Z. Okay, like I said, developing this back here would be a nightmare, because first off, you can't negotiate any equipment across this creek unless you build a bridge. That's all there is to it. You can't get across it. I mean, the damn thing is 9 foot deep. Huge. I got lucky with mine because it only just starts to wash out, starts on my land, but then when it gets into his, it carved it out big time. Okay, here we go. Now it gets nice and clean and purty. Nice, clean, and purty. And I readjusted all these posts, of course. There's the shed. And my property is narrow too. There's the other side right over there. But again, if you take a look at this, it looks huge. Plenty of land back here. There's 2 acres back here, you know? He's got 3.5, but it's all over there. I mean, it's a big chunk of land that he can't get to. Not unless he figures out a way of running alongside this fence line over here and making it easier on himself to come straight through here. Because going over there, that's a no-no. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. And I got the string up. And this one was off 5 feet back here. But you can see, there's my string line. It's right on the inside edge. Okay. And here we go. This is the official. Okay. Now the other surveyor had his little tape marks right here on this tree. So that's why we thought it was over here. See? where that little pink thing is, but I hammered that metal rod into the ground. So that's how stupid far off this thing was. It was almost like that when it needed to be this way. Crazy. But now we know it's for real. And it comes back here. And there she is. So from here all the way over to that corner, this is definitely mine. Supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, from here to this post right over here is 133 feet on the back. And we know for a fact that this one is official. This was never contested, ever. Like I said, this one was never contested. This is the original stake that when the owner who sold the land to me, he brought me over here and showed me that one. So we know this is for real. And there's the creek. Okay? So there you go, 133 feet backside, that's mine. And I got the highest elevation as far as the land's concerned. Higher elevation than there. And I'm in par with this over here. Okay? With that land. So there's easy 30 to 35 feet of, basically from the creek, if you measured up, I'm 35 feet elevation here, which is pretty damn good. Okay, it's all official. Everything's been done, both sides of the property. My 4 acres are completely marked, one corner to the next. So the front, we know there's never been an issue. Like I said, the only thing that was ever contested was this land over here. This because it was never done, and then when it was done sloppily the first time. And then even like I said, the surveyor guy called me yesterday and he explained everything. And I said, you're right. I'm going definitely with what you did. It makes more damn sense to me. All right, guys. I'll talk with you tonight. You know me, I'm Tom here at the Off-Grid Farm on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Out of here.